G'day everyone, Shadow again, just doing a quick video on items in the game. Some people are a bit confused at the start as to what items do what and where they appear. So under your item screen, from the main menu, let's go into items. They're divided into categories, so you've got common, speed up, equipment, special and all. All's obviously everything, and then you just divide it up. First thing we got is a growth package. So as your keep levels up, you got a growth package for each level. The important levels when you start out, level 6 you get a advanced teleport so that you can move to a hive, and I think it's level 19 you get a general as well. So that they're good to open as you go. Obviously the higher you get the better the rewards, and they go all the way up to keep level 30. These things here are just wish cards, so that was from an event. So you get an event where you can collect cards, and then you can match them to get lucky boxes. And you open the boxes and it gives you items. These ones here are Spring Festival rewards, so they're the current event. That's what's going on at the moment. So they're just boxes. It's important to know that anything that says open the package to gain items means that you get all the items that are listed per box. Anything that says open to receive a random item means that you only get one item from the list. You don't get all of them per box. So things that are random items, you want to save up as many as possible before you work them. That gives you the best chance of getting the best rewards. Whereas things that just say open to gain the items means that you can open them at any time and you'll guarantee to get all the items in the box. So roses are another reward at the moment for the Valentine's events. And then we got the candy, which is another reward. So from this event, we're getting chests, roses, and candy. So it's a pretty good event. The main one with the candy is the witch's bags. If you scroll down, so you get witch's treasure bag. That's what you're aiming for, which is why you want to save up as much candy as possible. Open them all at once, get as many level 1 witch's bags as possible, and then open them all at once again. And I think they go up to level 5 witch's bags. And obviously, the higher the bag, the higher the treasure. And the more you open, the more chance you have of getting higher bags. Quest chests. So when you do your daily quests, which are under here, so these bounty quests, you get the chests on the side there. Just in case you don't know how to do them, basically open them up. Some of them you can instant finish. You select the general that exceeds the criteria and it gives you a success rate. Hit finish and it gives you the chest. So they're pretty simple to get. And again, they're random items, which means that you only get one item from the list. You don't get all of them. Down here we've got our monster chests. Boss monster chests. So whenever you take a boss monster, you get one of these. And there's different ones at different levels. So obviously the higher the level of the boss monster, the better the chest. And again, these are to gain the items. So you gain everything in there per chest. So for example, I've got 48 of those, which means I'll get 48 8-hour speed ups, 48 5k general XPs, and so on. These ones here are monster packages. So whenever someone in your alliance kills a monster, you get a monster package, whether you're online or in the rally or not. So you always get those, and they're just resource bundles. There's a couple items in there, but again, they're random items, not like these, which are your gain the items. Relics. So whenever you finish a relic, you get an alliance package, and there's different ones at different levels. So relic 1 up to 6. Gear chest. So this is where you get monarch gear. So again, it's a random monarch gear, so which means that you only get one from the list, and it's just completely random as which ones you get. So the more you have, the more likely you are to get a wider spread rather than opening one each time. This one here is Grail, so it's a bit more focused than the gear chest. So this just keeps it the Grails, so you're guaranteed to get one of the 5 Grails. And this is a crystal package, so again it's a bit more focused, and it's guaranteed to give you one of the 8 crystals. Resources chests, so these are just resource packages. So 400k of each resource. And again, you receive all the resources, so it's 400k per box. Junior resources, so one or more, which means that you may get only one, you may get all of them. Senior resources chest, same thing but bigger. Down here we got our scrolls. So this is for crafting gear. As you kill 8s and 9s, you get warrior scrolls. Sorry, you have a chance to get warrior scrolls. 10s and 11s, you have a chance to get king scrolls, and 12 and 13s, you have a chance to get dragon scrolls. Again, with your scroll chests, I prefer to save them up to have at least 20, because that way you're almost guaranteed to get a full gear set. And I'll show you how that works a little later on. Material bags, these are materials. So it's a level 5 equipment material for crafting equipment. So they're quite good, saves you a bit of time collecting materials. All these are material chests. So you got small material chests, intermediate, again, random 1 or 2, and large material chests. And then you got colours as well. So for example, a large material chest, even though it's purple, will give you blue or purple. These ones, even though they're blue, will give you green or blue. And then these ones here are white or green. These ones here actually tell you what colour you get. So these ones here will guarantee to give you white materials. These ones here guarantee to give you green, and these ones here guarantee to give you blue. Then we got art chests. So these are the fragments that go into your art hole. And as you open these, it puts pieces into your art hole so that you can collect them up. Then once you get full sets in your art hole, you can unlock. Where are we? So when you're at exhibitions, as you get full sets, you can progress your collection. Once you get all 3, you can go into the treasure, and then once you've unlocked all 3, you get the buffs that are applied through the treasure hole. We got stamina up here. So stamina is what you use for killing monsters. You use it as you need it. VRP. There's no point in saving these up. You can use them because it stacks, and that just adds time to your VRP. So as you can see, it's added 3 hours to my VRP time. And if I go up here and have a look, you can see timer. So I've got 326 days, 23 hours and 6 minutes worth of VRP left, and you can just keep adding on to that. There's no reason to keep it, so you just keep adding on to 70 VRP points. If you get VRP points in there, just use them. There's no point in holding on to them. Items, yeah. And then we got resource chests. So you can see you've got different resources. You've got your food, your wood, stone, and ore. And then you've got gold and chips for the Wheel of Fortune. So these you can use up as you need them. You can either stack them all on and use them all up, or you can keep them in here until you need them. I prefer to keep them in here, so that way they can't get stolen. If I were to open them all and my city was attacked and they'd break down my troops, they'll be able to come in here, and so they'll be able to come and steal all my resources up here. So you don't want to keep too much. I tend to only open what I need to use that. Sorry, I tend to only open what I need to use at the time. And that looks like it for the common area. Go to Speedups. This is where we Speedups are kept. Anything without an icon has no specific use. And you can use it on anything. Whereas the ones with the icons, like construction, can only be used for construction. Research can only be used for research. Troop training, healing, trap building, equipment crafting, and then we've got our production speedups, gathering speedups, and troop march speedups. On equipment, we've got all our materials for crafting. So we've got refining stones here that we can use to refine the gear, and then we've got all of our materials for crafting. Anything with a green arrow can be combined to make a higher level. We've then got our scrolls, and then we've got our bits for equipment that's not attached to a general. You can go through these and you can disassemble them. What it does is it gives you materials that you can then combine into higher level ones and refine higher level gear with. And you can also do the same with items, with scrolls. So you see I've got 14 king scrolls here. There's no way I'm going to produce 14 rings, so I can disassemble some of those, and that'll give me materials that I can then use to craft more gear. Special items. First up, we've got the hammers. So this is for the Crazy Egg event. Collect those off monsters and resource tiles, and you can use them to smash the eggs. We have up the top. City Teleporter, which is a random teleporter. I like using these for escaping hives. So if you're at a hive and you hit a couple of people and need to get out quick, you just open this up, use the City Teleporter, and it just ports you to a random location. Rather than using an advanced port to get out, because advanced ports you use a lot more of to go somewhere you want to. So I'd use these for escaping and just basically taking a bit of a break from attacking. Advanced teleport, so this is where you can teleport to a specific location. And then you got two other teleports as well. You got one which is a server migration token, which you get at the start and allows you to jump between servers when you're below keep level 6, so that you can find the right server you want to start on. And then we got SVS teleports as well, which allow you to teleport between servers during the SVS wars. We've got our truce agreements, 8 hour and 24 hour. There are also 3-day and 7-day ones, and they just go up in colour. These are your shields or your bubbles. They prevent your city from being attacked. Rest warrants, you use these to find players' locations. So if you want to find out where someone is, you can click on their name. So for example, if I were to go into world chat, I wanted to find this person, I'd hit their name, and wait for it to load, the detail, and I can go locate coordinates, and it'll say, I want to use a arrest warrant to locate them. If I hit confirm, it'll consume an arrest warrant, and it will show me their location. That's a really easy way to find out where people are hiding. We got treasure maps here. So treasure maps you can use to open relics, and they've also just introduced the compose feature, which means that you can compose them into higher levels. So rather than having to stick with them at open level 1s and level 2s, you can compose them into higher levels. The epic ones you can compose into mystery treasure maps, or magic treasure maps, which is a higher level relic again. And that opens the highest level relic you can. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s, and then magic treasure maps, which is the highest relic. Royal Warebills, you use these to mail items to other players. So you can use this and then attach an item. Not all items can be given. So if you've had a quick look at my items, so if I were to go to a player again and send a gift, when I go to attach it, you'll notice that I can't send shields. I can send teleports, which is good. I can't send shields. I can't send more than hour-long speedups, and I also can't send speedups that don't have a type, so they have to be of a type. I can't send gear scrolls. I can't send any of the monster chests. I can't send resource packs over 1 million. Sorry, over 500k. So yeah, they're quite limited as to what you can send to other players. This is a name change, so I can change my monarch name if I wanted to. An avatar change, so I can change how I look. Free tax, so you use these, and it gives you extra taxes in your marketplace when you tax on resources. Speakers you can use in world chat, and it basically just gives you a scrolling message across the screen that everyone can see, so it's good for announcements or big messages. Refining stones, we use these for high level research now, so anything above 25 requires research stones, and you can produce them and use them for your high researchers. EXP, you got a few different types. You got Monarch EXP, which has a little helmet, General EXP, which has the general face, and then Spirit Beast EXP. Again, there's no point in keeping Monarch EXP. You might as well use it all up, because you've only got one Monarch, and then it all goes to that. General EXP I tend to hold on to until I find a general that I want to use it on or I want to level up. Usually my defense general, because he doesn't get as much EXP from battles as my attack generals, so I'll use them to level him up. And then Spiritual Beast EXP, you can use them to unlock Spiritual Beasts or make them higher levels. Then move down into the buffs. So we got attack increases, defense increases. This is the purple ones are 10%, and the orange ones are 20%, and they last for an hour each. So we got attack, defense, HP, and then march size increases. So this again has three levels: purple, orange, and gold. So the purple one does 50% for 1 hour. The orange one does 100% for an hour, and then the senior one is 200% for an hour. This allows you to march extra troops. We've then got troop recalls. So if you accidentally send a march, or you send a march and you notice someone's being reinforced and you want to recall them, this is what you use to recall your troops. You don't have to come in here and use it. You just click on the march and hit recall, and then it'll bring them back. Advanced march recall is used for recalling alliance rallies. So this one here is for an individual march that you have sent, and this one here is for recalling alliance rallies. We then got revival stones, which allow you to revive generals instantly, so you don't have to wait for a cooldown. Sometimes you got to wait for a cooldown, depending on the general size. It can be up to 3 or 4 days. But with this, you can just revive them instantly. Medals is what you use to upgrade general star levels, and you also use them now on spiritual beasts as well, and you get them from killing monsters. Then we got our skill books. I'm not going to go through them all because there's quite a lot of them. But we got level 1 skill books are purple, level 2 skill books are orange, and level 3 skill books are gold. If you want to know more about using those, just jump on my general skilling video, and you'll be able to see how those are used. And that's it for the items. So obviously we're coming back to all of them. So yeah, excellent. Thank you very much. Bye.